Hey there, sexy souls. How are you all doing? It's weird and woo-woo, where we're all a bit weird and we get a little woo-woo, okay? All right. We're going to do the week ahead reading. It's still morning. It's still morning. And in fact, the cool weather has arrived around here. I don't know about where you're at, but it's here. It's here. Okay, so obviously, like, I feel like I'm going to move this a little bit more to that side. And there we go. Get a little bit of light. What? Okay. I mean, it's still going to get warm in the day, but I mean, like, cool. Like, it's 10, and I feel like it's probably still 49 degrees outside. I'm like, what? It'll get warm today, though. Okay. So... I'm feeling, I don't know where that came from. Like, I don't know. We're gonna dig in, okay, guys? So, friendly reminder, you are the sovereign being over your own entire life, right? Which means you get to use your own discernment as to if, when, where, how, why any of these messages might apply. So let's say it together. Don't send all of this shit to make a fit. Awesome. I got my coffee just because I can. It's not a coffee and tarot. We have parameters for today. We're looking at the week ahead. It is a timeless read, so whenever you get this, this is in regards to the week in front of you, okay? So they're in my head having, like, sometimes they will play something of me saying something. Like, I'll see a little video in my mind's eye of me saying something on a video, and that's their hint to, like, say this on the video. And so in regards to the week ahead, yes, it can cover the 7 days, but primarily, definitely the next 5. So, like, I usually do it on Sunday or Monday, and so you're looking at a lot of people across the world, not everybody. Monday through Friday is like a prominent time frame, right? And that's a 5-day period, because we also do weekend ahead, right? But yes, it can cover 7 days, but absolutely 5 days. So I feel like they're trying to hint at something during the week time frame. It may be a more pertinent for the majority of you. Let's put it that way, okay? All right, so we're going to start off with the Archangel Tarot. They have been highlighting it several times for me, so we're just going to do it. And I tend to bump the desk. My apologies ahead of time. When you shake, rattle, all that good jazz. I still love you. I hope you still love me. Oh, I don't have my hematite on, and they just reminded me. I'll say it. Of all the, I was like, I'm good. Like, I felt like I did really good. Getting prepped, and then they're like, you forgot something. Take okay. Right, let's do this. No more. Here we go. Queen of Cups, baby. Queen of Cups. There's a need to trust your intuition, to only focus, because they're showing me another Queen of Cups where she is holding the cup and she's kind of looking in it. And so it's like, and she's on this little land and she's surrounded by water, but she's not paying attention to anything else. Like, those are the emotions, maybe. Those are the whatever. Like, the one cup, her intuition. They're showing that in my mind's eye. And there's something that's going to be developing this week. So, okay. Page of Cups. New person enters your life. Okay. So both of these cards really hit on, like, potentially a relationship. So this one's like something developing to a different level, or just something developing. And then we've got a new person, or like a relationship begins a new phase. And again, both of these, I was saying, I was getting the cup. I feel like this is echoing one another. They're mirroring each other. They're like, absolutely, this is a very important message, okay? We have had multitude of readings hinting at new people, which before I took my break, there was this whole like, you're getting to the other side and your soul tribe, your people, the right ones that are in alignment with your coming in kind of thing, right? Like that's the next phase. And when I tell you, I have spent some time going, am I giving the same fucking message over and over again? Like seriously, I'm not out here to read for one person. Like, let's quit this shit. And they're like, that's why they gave me the idea of like one huge collective having a bunch of different collectives within it. And so there's a theme amongst all the subsects of the larger collective, but which is one of new individuals, new connections, new networks and things like that. So new people will be coming into a lot of people's lives. There's going to be new environments. Like, it's a whole lot of new, and we're kind of like, this is fall season. And spring, depending on where you're at. Now, there's just some people that, I'm sorry, they don't really change season. I'm like, you're the same year round. You might get a little rain. That's about it. But, so this is echoing, because also this is talking about heightened psychic abilities. And I told you, I was seeing her, like, seriously paying attention to her intuition. Like, I can't, which deck is that one in? I feel like it's not that one. It might be in the Golden Universal. Either that or the Secret Tarot, one of the two, where she's just, I think it's the Golden Universal. But anyways, and she's just, you know, staring at it, looking into the cup. And so there is the idea of really paying attention to your intuition being on point and on par. There's a relationship that's going to develop or change dynamic, but also you have somebody kind of coming in, and I don't know at this point, I don't know if they are going to impact another relationship, causing it to develop, or if this is like somebody comes in and something starts to develop with this individual very quickly. So this is probably just letting you know it is with a newer person, not necessarily. So when you're thinking of, oh, something develops, something starts, it's turning into something it wasn't before, you may think, oh, a lot of people go to old people that they used to have in their life, right? And I feel like they're just being very clear, it's new. We have the King of Wands. The Awakening card. The only thing I'm getting from this is Hangman obviously is, I look at the world in a different way. I approach things from a completely different perspective. He's always seen as the quirky one, right? He hangs himself upside down on purpose. And like, that's how he wants to see the world, right? And so that has everything to do with being yourself, being your complete authentic self, and seeing things, approaching things, and engaging with the world the way you do it. Not according to task of how society or how you were raised believes you should. It is, do it the way you would do it, is the way that I'm getting it. King of Wands definitely feels like the person that is coming in. And this could be a mentor of some sorts. Because the King of Wands can talk about somebody that's very motivational and ambitious and like a mentor-like, and it does talk about advice from someone creative. So you may receive They're giving me somebody seasoned. Okay, so this is all surrounding this King of Wands. And I do feel like it's somebody outside of yourself, okay? I keep trying to position it to where it would be you and give you, and it's not. Now, the King of Wands can represent vision. But it's kind of like, with this person, first off, hold true to your intuition, follow your intuition, and allow it to speak louder than anything else, okay? But know that, and it's funny that I said, with that queen, I'm going to find her. Damn it, I'm bringing her out so you can see what I'm talking about. With the Queen of Cups that well, here she is. Here she is. See how she is? She was literally the second one in the deck. So she's actually looking down into her cups. Like, she's looking in it. She's focused on her intuition. But she is surrounded in the background and the forefront, everywhere. She's solidly on ground, but she's surrounded by. And to me, that's like the ocean of emotion. That's funny. It's like the deep waters of what you feel. And so, because feelings are not necessarily a truth. We can either feel like something is, we can be ecstatic and excited, and that can consume us, and we will ignore all logic, all intuition, because we are intoxicated, they said, with it. But also emotions can lie to us in a different way, where it's kind of like fear and you know, negative emotions as well about something. Things can elicit certain responses from us that may not be true, okay? Or may not be accurate, or things that we shouldn't be focusing or paying attention to. Because even if, I mean, here's the thing, if you feel it, you feel it. You can't help, you know, that's the truth, you feel it, right? But it doesn't mean that it gets to dictate your decisions, how you maneuver, how you walk forward. That is reserved for the intuition, okay? So, and I just feel like in this moment, this week, you're going to feel very on point with your intuitive nudges and guidance and knowings, they're saying. So when it comes to this individual, that's what you need to pay attention to, okay? And approach this individual completely, utterly yourself. We're not gonna, they said don't fabricate anything, and I feel like that's like, don't fabricate some kind of a persona. Don't give them just one sliver of one aspect of yourself. Because sometimes we do that. We're like, I'm not gonna like, sometimes that's just boundary setting, where I'm like, you don't get all of me, you get this piece, and that's it. You can interact with this piece, I'm reserving the rest over here, that's none of your business. I feel as if it's like no holds bar kind of energy from you is what they're asking. They want you to be your unique, quirky self. They want you to do the things like hanging yourself upside down and just, you know, when everybody's walking upright, like that's how you should be, okay? So, and then with the Lovers, I feel as if this is kind of like, I think, again, maybe two things coming together that are meant to come together. I am trying really hard to kind of like tie this to the weekend reading. It's so weird. I feel as if, and I keep going. I'm like, and they're assuring me, they're like, just keep going, just keep going. And I'm like, okay. So like there may be a soul connection with this individual. Okay, I see it now. For some, it very well may be. If you did meet somebody new or crossed paths with somebody this weekend, they are the key to you meeting other people. Okay, thank you so much. I kept going back to it. I was like, just keep going, just keep going. And I'm like, okay. So, but for others, where the weekend read wasn't for you, there's still this energy of someone coming in. Now, again, I think that the King of Wands is somebody seasoned in an area, somebody established, somebody, but very like charismatic, and they kind of pull you in with your attention. Like your attention comes to them. I'm hearing wise. Powerful in the sense that they have such a presence when they're there. Like it's almost like you always know they're going to get shit done. King of Wands always gets shit done. His drive and motivation and follow through, unparalleled. Okay, all right. Let's see. For some, it could be a potential lover, because it does talk about intimate relationships. And so therefore, okay, it would make sense to have, like, this one talks about things moving to the next level or evolving to a different level. So if you've met somebody, you know, you finally, like, it's like, it gets giving, like, I met somebody, so we finally talked this week. And so we actually get to know each other versus like this surface level interaction kind of stuff, right? And it takes you to, so, like, really getting to know somebody. There's somebody coming in that this King of Wands, it's like because it's giving me a very an intimate. So when you have like a soul connection or a soul draw to somebody, it's like you can literally feel like you've known them for eternity. Like there's some people you talk and it's always surface level, and then there's other people you meet and I was like, the level of depth that you can reach with them, you could never reach with somebody that you were with for 5 years. You know what I mean? Or a friend that was in your life for 20 years. Or, you know what I mean? Like this person just, there is a soul recognition with this. 8 of Pentacles. There is a progress and a learning at the same time energy from the 8 of Pentacles on this one. Yeah, he definitely has like a mentory potential. I fucking said this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Spirit, for confirmation. Okay. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. I feel like for some of you, you met people over the weekend. But those people will connect you with other people, right? And that's the whole point. In this, there's going to be individuals that can play a very pivotal, they're giving me like a secure role in your life that can help and assist you, that are reliable and inspirational, and there's something here where connected to new people, you're going to have somebody come in that's going to be really good at teaching you new things. Because I was like, I'm really getting like, learn, because on here it says going back to school. And to me, it's just like, there's the 7 of Pentacles where I have put in all the seeds and stuff. It's kind of like going to college, right? That's the 7 of Pentacles. But nothing's really popped off. 8 of Pentacles would be the job where, you know, you can only learn so much from books, right? Like you have to, like the hands-on practical experience that expands your knowledge and your capacity, that really informs you with your work or with something. So this person very well maybe be giving you the opportunity to kind of like expand on and learn more about a particular area. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, first off, 10 of Cups is it's a trustworthy relationship. This is somebody that one, it's worth you, it's okay to be vulnerable with. That's where they're like, you need to be utterly yourself. Okay. This is also somebody who as you pour into the relationship, they pour right back into it. Whatever the dynamic of the relationship. There's a sense of longevity. So this is going to be somebody that's going to have maybe that's where the stability, like a very stable role in your life from this point forward. I just heard for some of you, they may become like a very close family friend. Because both of these talk about a very happy family life. So this is somebody that you would consider like family at some point. And I feel like they're a cheerleader. I feel like there's this looking up to them, not in a hierarchical way, but in a sense of feeling like there's a value of what they represent in your life and what they emanate and what they bring. That's, again, it's inspirational. I want, like, it motivates you to do the same in kind. There's just something about this. They're like one of the best role models. They're an example. They walk the talk is what they're saying. They walk their talk. Okay. And there's something about what they can bring to the table for you that very well may, because the Eight of Pentacles is related to work, very well may, and this is obviously within an area that, sorry, my son is rolling around in his damn chair upstairs, so if you hear that, that's what it is. Because this is also talking about like organizations and institutions and corporations, like they may be connected to a certain degree to, you know, and I said they're very seasoned. So this may be somebody prominent within their field, or with whatever they do. And it's just that they are meant to come and help. This person is going to become a very valuable person of your soul family. There's this sense of reliability. I heard they always come through for you. So let's get a little bit more, because this is what they can, this is the dynamic with them, and this is the trajectory that if given the opportunity to really hone some type of a skill, and to be aided and to meet others like yourself and have yourself surrounded by, you know, they always say you don't want to be the smartest person in a room, because then people are pulling on your energy all the time, right? And everybody's always looking to evolve and find the individuals that are within their energetic frequency, for that reason, because it really only supports and amplifies where you're at. You don't want individuals that drain you, right? Okay. So let's see here. Is this like, I'm looking for like work-ish kind of stuff, and we'll find out why they're talking about paying attention to your intuition versus your emotions here in just a little bit. Okay. They want me to do new air elements, so we're going to find out a little bit more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. That's what we want to know. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. They see something in you that they see in themselves. You are of the same yoke, same frequency, same vibration. They like your vision. They like your creativity. They like the way this is it. Being the hanged man, the one that approaches everything differently. They don't find that frequently. You match that energy with them. And it's almost like they can recognize, fire recognizes fire, right? Like they can recognize something in you that's meant to be, there's just this draw. You two are a match. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. There's something about being brave enough to be this or do this. I think that there's something about your unique personality or the thing that makes you stand out. When we say weird on this channel, we're talking about the thing that makes us not fit so perfectly within that perfect little square, right? That we're told to stay in, the parameters. It's the unique aspects of ourselves that sorry, that we boldly like wear for the world to see, right? There is a choice or a decision point, and I think that the prospect of what this can bring into you, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Earth, that seems like a lofty goal, a lofty promise, right? And it's like, God, to get that, what is that going to require of me, kind of thing. And I think that's where it is owning your stuff and being brave about taking this, because this feels like when you feel like something's bigger than yourself. Like, can I step up to? Can I meet those standards? Can I be that? What does it require to get these two things, right? Because if this is the promise, 10 of Cups, 10 of Earth, that's like ultimate. It's like, what sacrifices are going to be included then? And so with that, I think that that's where the deliberation of the Two of Swords kind of comes in, the crossroads energy of you're going to have to make this decision and you're going to have to be brave, because I don't think you're going to have the answers to that just yet. And that's where not paying attention to the emotions, right? The fears that come up. This may elicit a lot of emotional response because you don't really know. You can only feel the magnitude of this trajectory of what this person's bringing in and what they're offering and what they can do. And so you're kind of like, oh, it feels big. And so your body, your mind is going to be like, I'm going to interpret it this way, because anything that feels like this, I really got to pay attention to, right? And so there may be this sense of like trying to apply a story that's not accurate or true, which is the reason why you can't pay attention to the emotions, because whatever they bring in, it's big. And so the funny thing is, I told you, the King of Wands, he gets shit done. If he puts a task in front of himself, you can guarantee that shit's going to be followed through, especially when he's upright. When he's a positive aspect, that motherfucker, like, he gets it done. It'll be done. That's where the motivation, the ambition, the drive, the follow through, the focus, like, he is the one that carries out the Ace of Wands. The idea, the desire, the want. If it's there, he can make it happen. And that's what you know. You know this character can make shit happen. You don't have to hide those fears. You don't have to, I feel like I want to be like, you don't have to be all business. You can be totally human in front of this person. Because what they offer, the Eight of Pentacles, is a change, a major change. The Knight of Swords is a pivot. It's the 180. When you do a 180, you're in a stark contrast from what you were before. You are no longer in what was before you. You're hiding in a completely different direction. That's where the idea of, things that no longer serve you, that are no longer in alignment with you, are cut out. So your life is going to pivot. And this motherfucker here is the one that I'm like, what do you want to say? And I've been having these lately where like some of the cards, I can feel the energy, but it feels like his energy's behind a veil. So we're going to pull some things, but this is like, it's big. And so when this person steps in, like, it's no longer like, maybe this and maybe that'll work and maybe this and maybe that. It's like, no, honey. If this person walks in and you commit to this, you're guaranteed this is a trajectory you're going to go down. It's going places. And it's a place you've never been. And you're like, what does that require? And you have no clue. You have no clue. And it requires you, that's the deliberation. It requires you to make a decision based upon that. So there's no empty promises with him. Like, you know how like I said, these are like really big, lofty promises. And it's like, no, he's speaking truth. He's speaking facts. This will be. This is kind of like that person who comes in with BDE. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh. And we all know, like, even if this was love, like this person has all kinds of like, they can talk the talk and they really get, and you're like, but this person delivers. The level of integrity. They mean business. And it's like, So tell me about the Knight, not the Knight, shoot. King of Swords, please. I got my sights set on you. Like, they're really, whoever this King of Wands is, when they come across, if this is the person that you met, okay. I do feel like for a lot of people, this is going to be like through the grapevine. It's kind of like some paths were crossed this weekend, or at some point. For some of y'all just coming into this at some point, and it's the people that connect you to other people, right? BDE energy. Emperor. And it's not a lie. That's the thing. He comes across with all this confidence because he can deliver. Like, this is not a bravada. This is not a, because the Seven of Wands is all about self-respect, standing in your power, knowing yourself. Like, this motherfucker. Oh, okay. It was stuck in my hand. You've been waiting for this. I feel like they've equally been waiting for you. Like, they may have been waiting for the next up-and-comer to come across their path. Like, that's kind of like what they're good at. That's what they do. Page of Wands. They are bringing the flicker, the flame, the chemistry, the charisma, they're reigniting something that you thought was not going to happen. You've been waiting and you thought it was failure. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is I've planted the seeds and I don't see shit happening. They bring this in to reignite, it's like it brings it back to life. They see the value in you. This Emperor can see the value in you. Why? What do you mean they can see the value in this person? This is gonna... Okay, again. One, their intuition is on point. Two, they have learned, they got the fucking discernment of no other. They are not swayed by emotion. They are guided by their intuition. While they do have a deep well of emotion, they're not dictated by it. So they're not easily impressed, nor do they easily give out their energy. Okay. Dude. Let's see. Oh, they are going to guide you. They're going to be like a guidepost. That's why I feel like I kept saying they're stable. They're very secure. They're very well rooted. They're going to be here. They're going to be like a guidepost. Like the, what is that thing called? I know you're all yelling at me. Lighthouse. Fuck me. Okay. There's a lighthouse guiding you. They're going to help guide you. Even if, and I feel like saying, even if this is somebody who ends up being a potential lover, there's no hierarchical. It's just, and they find you equally yoked to them, right? Because they're the King of Wands, you're the Queen of Wands. Gender don't fucking matter. But they see, and the Queen of Wands is the one that harnesses and holds the creativity and the potentiality for things, that holds the power. The King executes it. You have all the potential. You have everything that that's necessary for whatever this is. And they're gonna be like a guidepost for you throughout your life. Because you have experienced a lot of illusion and a lot of confusion. Because you have been one that has let sometimes your emotions confuse you, which is why Spirit is saying you need to pay attention to your intuition on this one. And that's caused you to sit things out a lot in life, kind of waiting for the proverbial cup. And in some decks, the person has all the 4 cups around them. They're still withholding. There's still this disconnectedness. This what is the word? What is the word that I'm looking for? It's not lackadaisical. What is the word? I'm hoping somebody shouts it so it comes through. But it's like a numbness, a detached, just kind of waiting, because it gets so overwhelming at times. And that's the reason why you haven't been able to move forward. It's almost as if their stability in their emotion and ability to while have that deep, profound emotion and not let it sway them. It's like, when you get around people, and again, that's what I said, it's easier to maintain our energy when we have others around us that operate in the same fashion. And I feel like you have surrounded yourself with people or have had a lot of people in your life that emotion frequently and more times than not, even if they were intuitive spiritual people, the emotion would wash out and overcome everything. And when you have a bunch of people like that around you, it's like an absorbable energy, right? So I feel as if they're here to help guide you to get past these illusions, this feeling of stuck, this feeling of confusion because of your emotions, these overwhelming emotions and that cause you to kind of just take a step back and just say no, and see how the lighthouse is within all of this. Like when they are there, because you're not meant to detach from your emotions. Okay? Your emotions are exceptionally important. They can help you manage it so that you hear your intuition greater than the emotional response to whatever situation or circumstance. The thing about the Queen of Cups is that her emotions play a major part in her intuition, in the deliverance. Her emotions keep her in her heart center. And if she doesn't have her heart open, she doesn't receive the intuitive guidance. And so this is what you need. And so this person acts as, and again, this could be love. We still have the lovers. They can be all these things. They can be, because here's the thing, it doesn't mean that they're going to mentor in everything, but this is something that they're good at. They are like, I'm a rock. You can lean on me. And they're happy because they have somebody they can finally pour into. Now, again, for some of you, this is absolutely a mentor. Absolutely. But in any case, whether it's a mentor or a lover or, that kind of thing, they are here to help you expand, turn into new directions, open up to learning new things. And I think it has something to do with your skills and your talents and even work potentially. So don't underestimate the way in which love and career could be intertwined like that. And this is, and again, if it's a mentor, this is somebody that's going to play a very pivotal role and a very important person to keep within your soul tribe, your soul family. Okay. Tell me about, okay, so how are they going to impact this change? Or how are they, tell me about the King of Wands and how, we're going to focus on the Page of Cups now. Relationship or something evolving, entering a new phase. See, something about how they manage their emotions and they can help you do the same. That's why your psychic abilities are heightened. Here's the thing. I'll give an example. My son has a fabulous father who has this energy of feeling like when people get around him, people feel more secure, stable, calm. This man is like a rock. He exudes it. I don't care who comes in contact with him. Everybody feels it. Everybody feels more calm. Like even when your own emotions for other reasons might be, this person, something, and I know he's a Wands, but it's because of what he can do, his ability to see things through, some of the characteristics about him, but he is a rock. We do use wands as stability when we're climbing a mountain or when we're tackling a course or when we're going across long distances. Like this is somebody that goes the entire journey. And so something about their energy and not every time, like earth energy can also be about being stuck too sometimes. So I know that earth you would think, oh, well, why didn't they use, because in the context of this situation, they want you to know the aspect that's going to stick out most is because this person is solid. They see it through. Okay? They have the capacity. They have the power. They enter into something and it's like, it instantly calms people. And I think that something about their energy frees you up to be more yourself. Right? Because when you have fears and other emotions bubbling, it's really difficult to be unencumbered, to be that vulnerable with life. So, how is this going to develop? We kind of know there's the eight of, they are here to escort you and to move things along in one way or another, right? They are here to bring about a major change. Now, we did have the Knight of Swords, so they're going to be changing your trajectory. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have, there could be like an offer for you. But it's something about making the rest of the journey a lot easier. And getting out of the Seven of Pentacles, which feels like a failure, like you're stuck. Now, they do bring in the Page of Wands. Again, that's more the energy, the inspiration, the hope, the whatever, you know. So for some, that's definitely an opportunity. But sometimes they are the thing. They are what helps you to move everything forward. But again, I still get like the going to school kind of, like there's something about learning more, because there's a very mentor, and maybe it's learning more about how to be the Queen of Cups, where despite the emotions, your intuition is the utmost factor, where you direct your energy and your attention, and that, you know, it's kind of like, because to become the King of Cups over here, you have to be the Queen of Cups first. And maybe he's teaching you how to do that. But let's pull some more, because I want to know. We have two pages. Page of Cups, and there's a shit ton of cups and freaking wands energies with this that's so prevalent, and it's kind of like there is a new start. This is a new move. I just want to know what more about the Page of Cups. Let's get into it. Yeah, so Starman Tarot. Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands. So when you add the 9 and the Ace, that's the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is about putting burdens down and no longer having to do it on your own. I feel like there is this defensive stance that you have had in regards to a desire, something that you want, towards, I don't know why they're saying this, towards something that you know can light you back up. Okay, what does the Page of Cups do? What do we mean by Strength card again? Okay, so we've got the Strength card twice. This person could be a Leo. To be more yourself. I don't know what they're doing. It becomes a more intimate version. Like, you're going to be able to go deeper with this person than you do most people. And there's going to be like this instant connection and feeling of like family and vulnerability with them. Because the Alien card, and I always tend to read it from the book, but it talks about coming back home to the self, the part of you that descended from the stars. Okay, so they do want me to read it. I'm going to try to make it fast because I'm really trying to, it's called the Alien here. See, I even I did this. Okay, guys. There's a remembering. The semblance of something more astonishing, more beautiful, and utterly miraculous surfacing. They help you to remember. You've been very defensive about something you truly desire. Your walls are up. There's a very protective energy around you. The rekindling of dreams. Oh, the dream. Okay, they're going to help to rekindle a dream. Ooh, the level of whoosh I just felt in my heart. Oh, the rekindling of dreams, new possibilities, new worlds. I feel like this. Oh my God. I'm like, he's the alien. Oh shit. Okay. I'm getting like, you know how you get when like you can get a new crush? It feels like that. He invites you to weave your earthly wisdom into new forms and expressions that have never existed before. He lifts you way above what you thought was possible. Oh my God. Way beyond what you thought was you. This is a mentor. Like, here's the thing, and if it's love, holy shit. Like, this is the best kind of partner to have. Like, oh my God. Because you are one and the same. You reflect one another. Okay, so he lifts you way above what you thought was possible. Way beyond what you thought was you. Lifting you out of your personality and its defenses. He's lifting you out of your defenses, thank you. Because your personified personality, your true self, because our personality does not always match who we really are, right? We have a personified self. And he's going to lift you out of that and back into yourself whole and complete. What? Oh my God. I mean, this is sexy energy, whether they're a mentor or not. Oh my God. The alien who carries spectacular visions and wonders must always seek a way home to the stars, the light from afar, being in this world, but not of it, meaning not being a product of this world. You're in it, you're having to operate within its parameters, but you don't have to step into that box. When you're inside that box of how you're allowed to behave, how you're allowed to perceive the world, how you're allowed to, then you are now a product of it. Reminding you that you are always, no matter what, on a journey back home to the light. They want me to go back and reiterate something else. He represents your own hidden or lost wonder and miraculous powers. The parts of you that have become alien to you. Oh, he's going to let you be. Oh my God, it's just so delicious. I'm sorry, I'm liking the energy. Okay, I get over how I'm responding. In the difficulties of life, the learning, the rules, and consequences of family, school, work, relationships, parts of ourselves must remain hidden, suppressed. That's this, motherfucker. Denied. Parts of the whole remain hidden and unknown. This King of Wands his arrival signals your urge for freedom. Naked, untainted, there are no masks, there is no great cover-up. He catalyzes self-discovery and ignites the drive to question, challenge, and dissolve the walls that box us in. Whatever is keeping you from I feel like your flame being lit, your life force growing from your desire. Okay, tell me about, why do we keep bringing up then the strength card? We're just gonna pull one more thing, and oh, I am, yay! This is so yummy. Oh my God, are you serious? Why do you keep bringing up the strength card? Because I guess it really does take courage to open back up like that. Because I feel like your emotions or the things that will get riled up in you will try to pull it back down. And you may have experienced turmoil before in this state. And so therefore being completely vulnerable like that Makes you feel like you're a target for more. Tell me about the Strength card really quick. He helps to give you strength. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it there. I think that we understand what the Strength card means. It's like his presence and him seeing you this way. And I keep wanting to say him. So whoever this is definitely has a very masculine, prominent energy, and very well may go with that pronoun, he, him. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Secret Tarot, and then we're done. This is, oh my gosh. Oh, I sure hope someone feels this, because this is what this person can help you do. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Are you shitting me? Okay. 6 of Pentacles is about what it is that you're needing. It's that hand up, not the handout. It is the resources, the time, the whatever is missing. Okay, because before the 6 of Pentacles is the 5 of Pentacles. They can help supply that. Oh, there's the 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess. This is what I want to say. Bringing in that which you need to be a success. Because the story behind the 6 of Pentacles, if you remember, is about, you know, what you do with the money, or in this, it's like somebody's giving out money to people. You know, right? There's one person receiving, one not. That doesn't mean the person that's not receiving isn't going to at some point, but they're kind of really trying to dole it out and stuff like that, right? And so it's kind of like the story is that if you use whatever this is wisely, so there very well may, like, I want to say we will treat this person and them coming into your life as the opportunity. There may be something tangible like a job offer or something, but they are the real opportunity. That's what Spirit wants to reiterate, because it's what you do with it. Because the idea in the 6 of Pentacles, it's like you too one day can be the person doing this for others. You can be the one with the scales, handing out what is needed for others. You can be that same benefit to others if you invest wisely. You can, the person that pours into you and invests in you, you can be that same person one day if you, and it all depends on what you choose to do with it. And that was one of the readings. There was going to be a breakthrough. And it was like, it's not the breakthrough, it's what you do with it that matters. And Spirit is saying, it's not the tangible things that's the real opportunity here. The real opportunity is this person. And maybe one day you'll get to be the opportunity for other people. This is all part of your plan. This is to get you to the level of spiritual power within yourself. I just feel like saying, if you're the Queen of Cups and they're showing you like that, then, and this is her intuition, this is the level you've always meant to be at. You are really the High Priestess. Oh, shh. You got anything else, Spirit? Yep. There's finally the Page of Swords. I was wondering, like, it gets like communication, learning, gathering. There's so much you can get from this person. But I feel like saying, so they what they have to offer takes you from the 3 of Swords, where your own thoughts hurt your feelings, I want to say, because the swords are thoughts, but there's always hearts. And they're bringing the 10 of Cups. They are pouring this whole situation. What is I keep feeling like communication. What is the... They want, okay, you may receive, 6 of Cups really has something to do with having like just enjoying all the little things, having a little bit of fun. This may, and the Two of Wands is that taking action. They may invite you somewhere to do a little, like to have some fun. Like this, honestly, is like, hey, you want to go have coffee with me? I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to pick your brain. I'd love to blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't want to get stuck, Spirit, but I want a little bit more on the bottom of the deck. There's the Ace of Cups. On the Page of Swords. This could be clarity, because for this person, they've had the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. And that definitely would speak knowledge. And this is the absorbing of that knowledge and like what they have to share or bestow or tell you. Seven of Cups. It is clarity. It is clarity. They have clarity. Judgment. Getting you out of those illusions and getting you out of calling, like, this is bringing an end to the illusions and to the walls. Fucking, there you go. Twice now, because I put the Ten of Cups back up. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the Fool card. I'm stopping. This person is the opportunity. Let them in, I just heard. Fuck. Alright, I hope this message finds who it's meant for. I hope this has been beneficial and is exactly the guidance that you're needing. I'm sending much love to everybody. I will again see you all later this week.